So I like to do something. The way you say I like in Spanish is me gusta. It sounds funny, but really that's how they say it. Me gusta. Me means refers to it's pleasing to me. So me gusta plus an infinitive. We know an infinitive is a verb. Me gusta plus an infinitive means I like to do that. Let's look at an example. Leer. Leer means to read. So if I say me gusta leer, that means I like to read. I can put any infinitive behind that. I can say me gusta correr, which means I like to run. Me gusta comer, which means I like to eat. What if I want to say you like something? Then we change the me to te. Te gusta. Te gusta comer means you like to eat. I can say te gusta leer would mean you like to read. Our next verb down here, cantar, means to sing. I could say te gusta cantar would mean you like to sing. What if I want to say, that takes care of first person and third person. First person and second person, I'm sorry. Third person, he or she. If I want to say he likes to sing, I would say a él le gusta cantar. So we saw me and te, me for I like it, te for you like it, but le is for he or she likes it. So he likes it is a él le gusta cantar. Bailar means to dance. If I wanted to say she likes to dance, I would say a ella le gusta bailar. So notice me I like, te you like, le he or she likes. Notice all of these, all we do is take that construction of me gusta, te gusta, le gusta, and simply add an infinitive after it. But what if I want to say they like it? A ellos les gusta. Les gusta estudiar. Estudiar means to study. A ellos les gusta estudiar. So at this point, it's worth noting, why do we make such a big deal about studying me gusta? Why does that involve a lesson all to itself? And the reason is me gusta is exactly the opposite of how we say it in English. In English, I say, I like something. I is the subject. Well, the way you say I in Spanish is yo. Well, notice that me gusta doesn't have anything to do with yo. Me is the object pronoun. Me is like me in English. Well, what we're saying in Spanish when I say me gusta is I'm saying it is pleasing to me. Reading is pleasing to me. Me gusta leer. So instead of using these subject pronouns, we instead use the object pronouns. So me gusta, te gusta, le gusta, or les gusta. So the great thing about it is that it is so simple. It's just gusta and stick the right object pronoun in front of it. To say I like, it's me gusta. To say you like, it's te gusta. To say he or she likes, it's le gusta. And to say they like, it's les gusta. And after you get past that, all you have to do is add an infinitive. So you have to memorize your infinitives. You have to know the verbs of the things that you like to do. But the good thing is you don't have to know how to conjugate all these verbs. All you have to know how to do is say me gusta plus the infinitive. So that's how you use me gusta when you're talking about you like to do something. But what if you like a thing? What if you, of course, that involves a noun, not a verb. Well, the construction is exactly the same. It's still me gusta, te gusta, le gusta, or les gusta. So for in this example, I like the cookie. The way you say cookie in Spanish is la galleta. So you'd say me gusta la galleta. If you want to say you like the cookie, it's te gusta la galleta. If he or she likes it, a él meaning he, a él le gusta la galleta. The cookie is pleasing to him. Remember, it's backwards in Spanish. A ella, she likes the cookie. A ella le gusta la galleta. Or if you want to make it plural, a ellos les gusta la galleta. Same rules with verbs stand with the nouns. Me gusta plus a singular noun, it's exactly like it was the way we learned it with the verb. And here again are your object pronouns, me, te, le, and les. Same for the nouns as it was for the verbs. Now we're going to look at something different. Notice these are singular. La galleta. That means I only like one cookie. Well, what if I like all the cookies? What if I like something more than one? You know, I can say, me gusta el carro. It's a car. Me gusta el carro, the car. But this changes slightly when we make it plural, when we make it more than one. So what if you like more than one thing? And I guess usually we do. There's one little trick, but it's very simple. All you do is you add an N to me gusta. Me gustan. And here I made a mistake. I like the cookies. This should be me gustan las galletas. Remember, it was me gusta la galleta for one, but when we make this plural, now it's me gustan. Now, why does it do that? Why? That's a crazy thing. Why add an N there? The reason is, remember I said at the beginning, in Spanish, it's a little backwards. Las galletas is my subject. Me is my object. The cookies are pleasing to me. So in Spanish, when that subject is now plural, it changes the verb. You don't have to remember all of that. All you have to remember is that when it's plural, you add an N. And here I made the same mistake. You like the cookies. You like the cookies is te gustan las galletas. If I want to say he likes the cookies, it's a él le gusta las galletas. If he just liked the one cookie, it'd be a él le gusta la galleta. But if it's plural, a él le gustan las galletas. If she likes the cookie, it's a ella le gustan las galletas. So the plural is not with the people who are liking. The plural goes with the thing that is liked. So if the thing that is liked is plural, then you add that in to the gusta. And I'll go ahead and correct this last one. If they like the cookies, can't believe I had all of those incorrect. They like the cookies. A ellos les gustan las galletas. So here we see it. You add an N to gusta to make gustan, which when the thing that you like is plural. Single versus plural, it's only important when you're talking about nouns. The problem of remembering when to put an N on gusta doesn't come up with verbs, because a verb is only one thing. The infinitive is a singular thing. But when you're talking about nouns, I like things. Me gustan los carros, for example. Me gusta el carro, if I like the car. Me gustan los carros when it's plural. So the pronouns stay the same. Me, te, and le. And les. So there we have it. Me gusta is a special construction in Spanish that allows us to say we like to do, and we use a verb in that construction, or we like a thing or things, and we use a noun in that construction. Using me gusta, you can avoid conjugating verbs. It makes life a lot easier to know how to use me gusta. Now would be a good time to scroll ahead and look at some of the videos associated with this lesson to kind of help make it a little bit more real for you.